Hi.
Hello. How are you, sir?
Good. Nothing's wrong. Nothing to see here. Hey, what's going on, man?
Dude, hey, we did it. We finally did it. Do you remember a year or two ago? And we're
Yeah.
off on one of our Disney rants, and the girls are laughing at us because of how ridiculous we were. And we said, hey, Disney, you got to make a set where you put the coolest photos of Disneyland, you have artists draw on the cards, and you put pieces of Disney memorabilia inside of the card. And we said, we will go to Disneyland and we will open it inside and we will be the happiest two boys that ever lived.
Yeah.
They did it.
Is Tops listening to our show?
Adam. Oh, it's a 101.
Boys and girls at home and kids in the gallery, let's go!
Hello, Pack-A-Maniacs, and welcome to another episode of Back to the Future. I'm your host, Ricky, a.k.a. Mr. eBay. And I'm here with my co-host and partner in crime, Dr. Chad.
Someone call for a doctor?
How you doing, Doc?
New house, new jacket, and new red shorts, just like my guy Mickey Mouse. Look.
Hey. Well, we also have some new product. Disneyland 70th anniversary by Tops, to be specific.
This is the greatest product I've ever seen.
It's so fun. It is so fun. Yeah. We're going to be covering that. We got to get an update from Chad on his big move. I may be heading to West with a junkie. New junk boxes have been located. What more can we do for you? What more can we bring to you to entertain you all? But before we jump into all that, Chad, do you have any show announcements?
That was a good intro, my man. Yeah, let's start off where we usually do and remind people of our website, pttfpodcast.com, where you can catch each and every episode. Plus, at the end of this episode, we are going to have an interview with one of the sketch artists from the Disneyland 70th anniversary product, Eric Latonin. We are going to put his art, his contact information right over on our website. Because if you see his cards, first of all, it's going to blow your mind. Second of all, if you think, hey, I may want to commission him to do a little something for me, you're going to be able to find his contact info there. So let me show people around our lovely little website, because not only can you catch our episodes, not only can you find Eric's contact info, but also it's where you can get some wonderful discounts to help you hobby in the best possible way. And see, Ricky, see this little button up here? Sponsor and affiliate links?
Oh, yeah.
So you do that, after you peruse our episodes, you click on card show, calendar by state, you do all those things. You go and click here, and you're going to find wonderful discount codes for your Zion case, for your BCW supply, for your binder where you can put your little slabs and it tucks them in there and it carries them safely. But most importantly, you can click on our eBay affiliate link, which is the single biggest way that you can help promote our show. Each and every time that you are going to even think about searching on eBay, and I promise you, you're going to want to after tonight's show, log into the eBay. You go and click this little orange button that says visit next to the eBay affiliate link. You shop as planned, nothing at cost to you, but the guys get a small commission for everything that you purchase within the next 24 hours. And then we love you forever. And then we show your cards on the podcast and on the YouTube, like we will right now. How do you like that,
buddy?
For a transition.
This is my favorite part.
So we have a whole host of people who have used our affiliate link in the past week. Let me share the spreadsheet now. Max is so stoked for this. Just barking away in the background. So we've got a few items of note. How about this 1972 Tiger's bat?
Ooh,
How about that? Norm Cash, one of a kind. Black and white.
All right. I can get behind that.
How about Prism WNBA? Seems to be heating up. I've heard more talk about Caitlin Clark recently, but it looks like this might be someone who either bought a card off of ComC or maybe a Prism break for the W.
Mm.
We've got some Mookie Betts, some Larry Bird, some TJ Watt, and even Marvel cards. Chris Pratt is Star-Lord. God, people are just doing good things. People collect better than I collect.
Way
I
better.
feel
I
like.
see these lists every week, and it just makes me feel horrible about my collection. I think I have like an awesome collection. Then I'm like, oh, I didn't even think of half of this crap.
Yeah,
It's
it's
way
just
cooler than anything I have.
insanely impressive. So what we're going to do is take one of these and we are going to go over to our randomizer. We're going to pick one lucky winner to be entered into our monthly eBay contest where we will select one of the lucky winners for each week of March. They will win a $25 gift card. So Ricky, I'm going to pull that up now. Why don't you tell me how many times we are going to randomize this list to find our winner?
What product are we covering tonight?
Oh, we're doing some Disney 70. I'll start clicking. Come back to me in about 4 minutes.
We're going with 7. We're going with 7. We're going to go with the shortened version of 7.
You should have stuck to 70. Just played some background elevator music as I'm clicking away. That would have been fantastic. There's number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. If you would have stuck with 5, it would have been Asia Wilson. That would have been a problem.
Yeah. Huge problem.
Big old problem for us. Number 6 would have been Tony Gonzalez. Donruss Elite
dig that
Aspirations.
card. Number to
Here's
12.
Number 7, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Carter just sent us a message. This is the 2025 Donruss WNBA Brianna Stewart franchise features press proof gold number to 10. And I'll say, maybe it's not Mr. Cotta. Maybe he's not here to wreck us financially. If you are the purchaser of this card, please take a screenshot of your purchase through eBay or send us a photo of the card and send it to us in a message over on Instagram, which is the best way to communicate with us for all of your hobby questions and needs at Pack to the Future Podcast. And thank you for using our eBay affiliate link. It's really hard to it's just such a balance, right? Because we know, oh, look at this. We have a comment. This is, the Asia was not Carter.
Can we edit this video to stop at 6?
We've got fellow podcaster from Hoops Hobby Hangout here, Mr. Boston Steve, who was the purchaser of that card.
I think that he was just recording a special across the hall, decided to join us. Welcome, good sir.
What a guy. Now, we still got to see proof of it. I'm just not going to take this Bostonian at his word.
Yeah, seriously.
Right,
Well done. We cannot thank you guys enough, and especially with this new labor of love we're doing, Pack to the Future podcast presents Sunday night's main event. We are giving away prizes over there, even if you don't love wrestling. If you like prizes, we do talk about stuff related to this show. Check us out. But we really need you guys to keep up with the eBay because we're going to be in big trouble financially. Our accountant's calling us.
Yeah, well,
I'm not
here's the
taking
other
his call.
thing. I didn't talk to you about this, and I apologize. I was like, we're obviously in chaos here. I've slept, I think, in 5 different beds in the last week, jumping around homes, and this is just a rental, so it's chaos. So I picked up my phone one night, and I see that our listeners in our super secret group chat, who've joined that through our Secret Santa each and every year.
Right.
And someone posts hey, let's do a bracket challenge. And I think, you don't want to do just bracket challenge for free. And we know that in the past, when we've done a money competition, we've had some bad actors in that, especially fantasy football, and got a little. So I think to myself, you don't need to ask Ricky. Why don't we just say we'll do a prize? Ricky, I haven't even thought of what the prize was. I woke up the next morning. I'm like, oh, maybe I should have thought of that or looked at our financials before we said that. So, we got to give away a prize for that. So we're gonna have to think about what that's gonna be.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you doing that. And thank goodness you didn't ask me because I looked at that about a half a dozen times planning to fill out my bracket. I filled out 0 brackets.
Well,
This guy's
you've had a
winning.
week.
We've all had a week. We've all had a week. Everything's fine. Life is fine, but it's like you're riding a bike and your hair's on fire and the bike's on fire and you're on fire and everything's fine.
but it's also not fine. Ricky, give us some transition music. Let's get into our weekend review.
Okay.
That's very Disney magical. That's very appropriate for this episode.
You say that, and I actually utilized my brother and his connections to get some licensing rights to some other audio sounds here related to Disney that when we talk about the product, I think you might get excited about.
Oh, hey. And yeah, if we can get more sound clips that don't have me scrambling to edit the episode after I get copyright notifications the next day, that would be lovely.
Well, I got to know which ones are not going to give you that.
Well, I don't know. We don't find out till the next day. So
Well,
tomorrow
this might be
okay. Will be fun.
Okay. Don't get too comfortable. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, the computer is now set up. Like, at least I'm on a regular desktop. I may have boxes behind me, but I got my boy Mickey here up above my shoulder, as you can see, and he'll help me out.
All right.
Ricky, let's do some weekend reviews. And even though I'm just listed first because it's alphabetical, why don't we start with you?
Oh, I can do that. Well, first and foremost, I'm getting ready to. I'm supposed to be heading to Wendover with Timmy tomorrow for March Madness.
And I'm so jealous. I wish I could be there with you guys. Because the last time we were there for like 40 seconds because Tim didn't bring any money and then we went home.
Well, I refuse to make that mistake again. And so our boy couldn't keep it in his pants. It's Thursday, first day of March Madness. We get woken up to a text, thankfully, and I'm actually very grateful now. Would you boys like me to place a bet on Texas for you? And we said, well, of course. Of course.
Yeah, they're playing BYU. For me,
Yes.
it was more of like a no BYU thing as opposed to a Texas thing. But,
Well,
even to our Disney
clearly.
show, you're representing your Texas. So I felt the love for Texas there.
Yeah, and it was as much about anti-BYU as it was pro-Texas, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
But we're going to find out. I'm going to find out ahead of time. We're all going to find out together if Tim has funds liquid enough for us to go to Wendover tonight. If you'll bear with me on this.
Okay.
give him a call.
Okay, I got you. I see what you got going. Dialing up, connecting the Bluetooth, dialing up Junkie. Will he answer the phone? If you're calling him, we cannot hear this.
I know.
Not yet, at least. All right.
Not yet. We're having a little technical issue. Give me one
All
second.
right. All right. I wonder if Tim's opened up any of this Disney 70 product. We should ask him that, by the way.
We need
You
to
and I
ask
got
him.
2 boxes that we're going to talk about here shortly.
Richard.
You're having too much
Timmy.
fun with that soundboard.
You're on the air.
Richard. I'm at home.
Hey, he's at home.
Yeah, prove it. Prove it.
Send a nude photo of yourself holding today's newspaper.
Right across the crotch.
Timmy, you went out and scouted Wendover for us for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you have cash in hand for you to gamble with if we go out there tomorrow? Win?
I have $2.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. He's good at deadpanning. He's got me nervous over here.
I'm glad I'm not picking him up in that car, Ricky.
Oh no, he's actually coming to me tomorrow.
Oh.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. And Timmy, I am happy to drive. I enjoy the drive, and that's I think my car it can withstand the miles a little bit easier. I just got it serviced today, so thank you very much. But if you'll come to me, that will do it for me.
Okay. So you polished this knob. Now you need me to polish some slot machines for you.
That's exactly right.
Something like that. Yeah.
So Timmy, we're talking all things family fun, friendly, Disney 70 by Tops. Have you picked up any of these boxes?
Oh, that's as tempted as I've been in a while as far as opening product goes.
So did you?
No.
All right. Timmy, tell us the state of Wendover for March Madness. What am I going to be expecting tomorrow?
A lot of sweaty, old, middle-aged men getting very excited about scribbling out little tickets.
He knows how to sell it.
Are we going to be able to place bets, or is the line going to be so long to place a bet the game will be over before we can make it?
No, so I was there maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours before the game started, and you had the kiosks that you could place all the bets in that your winning Texas ticket got stuck in. That seemed to be the better way to go because the ladies behind the booth were clearly overwhelmed and not looking forward to the day.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, so we will be able to place bets. Now, do I need to bring a lawn chair?
So that was inspired by people that actually did because, like, truth be told, I was at the casino at about 7 a.m. and people were already camped out at the tables in front of the TVs.
So so I'm totally bringing them. I didn't know you could actually do that.
Well, I didn't think that was the thing either, but nobody was saying anything because there was just nowhere to sit, so.
Tim, don't you worry. You are going to be sitting in style in Honolulu blue and those Detroit Lions lawn chairs I bring. You'll be sitting like a winner.
That's better than my Asian high compact camping chairs that I was thinking about bringing.
Oh, man. Well, all right, Timmy. Well, you and I, are we still planning on leaving first thing in the morning?
I will probably be up as early as you're willing to be up.
Okay. Well, we'll negotiate that off the air. But I'm looking forward to it, buddy. It's going to be fun.
All right. Time for chaos tomorrow.
All right. Have a good one, Timmy.
Yeah.
All right. Later.
There's the junkie himself.
Now, Ricky, people did love the Instagram stories the last time we were out there for all 60 minutes of it. Are you going to be posting Instagram stories out there?
I'll try. I'm not sure I know how to do a story, but I'll try and figure it out.
So just record a normal video with your phone.
Okay.
Open up Instagram.
Okay.
Click the plus sign. Click add story. And then just choose the video. Boom.
Oh, boom, boom, bam.
There you go.
Okay. Yes, I will post stories then. If it's that easy.
Oh, yeah. If I can figure it out, you can figure it out.
Okay. Then the only other thing that I've got going on is I've been telling y'all this whole time, and I know I'm kind of teasing it, and I know this isn't the show for it, but you got to get in on AEW wrestling. I've been watching. I'm just going to say, I'll take 30 seconds. Double or Nothing from last year. This is like their WrestleMania. It's a 4.5-hour event. There is a 10-man Anarchy in the Arena match where 5-on-5, they wrestled in the stands, they wrestled in the parking lot, they wrestled in and out of the ring, they blasted rock music. It was amazing. 11 out of 10. The other one I'm going to recommend for you, Forbidden Door 2025 out of London. Maybe the gnarliest Texas death match I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
You will look away because, and just they bleed constantly. Like at least one match, a pay-per-view, they mutilate their bodies, but every single match they just bleed constantly. It's unbelievable. But no, in all seriousness, the technical wrestling will blow your mind. I cannot wait for you to watch just a sample of this and let me know what you thought, because I think you may really enjoy it.
No, you've certainly been raving about it. Like, I tell you, like, hey, man, I'm driving through what's supposed to be a blizzard. Like, I've got my dogs with me. I'm terrified I'm going to die. And you're like, that's great. When you get to the Airbnb, go watch AEW.
Dude, this is all that matters in this life. Do you understand?
I've seen them. Yeah, this is like a new me, a new chapter of me. I'm like, I got to get my priorities much more aligned. And I've really appreciated you help me guide me on that path. It's been really good.
The London, yeah, no, you're right. And I'm gonna do it. The London pay-per-view had a lights out steel cage match, 10 man. And you want me to be over there worried about a little snow flurry? I'm over here watching 10 man lights out steel cage matches. I'm watching Texas death matches. Ears are getting ripped off heads.
No, I'll be sure to. It's priority one. I think first thing I wake up tomorrow morning, the dogs will be, scratching at the door, ready to go out. Be like, no. I got to watch this 4-hour pay-per-view. You guys hold on.
4.5 hour.
Oh, 4.5 hour. Yeah. No, that would be perfect.
So that's what's going on with me. I mean, that's the fun stuff that's going on with me. Work sucks, but other than that.
Yeah. All right. Well, fair enough. We're going to circle back to you here in just a second. As a very quick update, I don't want to belabor this point. We left people last week on the fact that, I had to drive through a mountain pass where I was terrified I was going to die. And just real quick update, pause for dramatic effect.
Wait, did you make it? Should I play?
I did not.
Wait, hold on. Let's get some, let's do this. Did you make it? Oh, I need dramatic music.
You let me know when you're ready and then ask it again. How about that?
Sorry. Damn it. Where are you?
Killing it, Ricky.
Oh, dude, we got this. All right. We're just going to have to wait. Did you make it?
I made it.
Sweet. Yes.
You are the worst. You are the absolute worst. After all that, there's no sound effect?
No, I can't find the damn song.
Oh, my God.
We've got 100 wrestling songs in here and no dramatic music.
You are the worst. Okay, so yeah, Dan, see this. I was listening to the Brewer Baker podcast today. Dan's in our comments said this is why we record our shows. And Mitch hit him with a haymaker today that he wasn't prepared for, similar to exactly what just happened. And Dan says, "Hang on." You can tell he edits the show. He plays a little music, and he's like, "We're back." You know what's not going to happen for our show? That.
Hey, I got just 2 questions for you too, though, in the future. There's a second soundboard. You got it over there?
Somewhere.
You got dramatic music on there?
No. Ricky, look behind me. Does anything look like I have my life in order? I don't know how else I can say this to you. I'm not prepared for a soundboard. I'm not prepared for an AEW cage match for 4.5 hours right now.
I see a TV over that right shoulder of yours playing.
Yeah, it took me 2 hours to put up today, and I don't even have a couch. I literally sat on the floor today for like 20 minutes and watched basketball.
You don't need to sit to watch wrestling. Else you can do all the moves.
I absolutely hate you. All right, so Ricky, let's tie this back into some card talk after that nice little sabbatical. So, Ricky, you very much explicitly told the listeners last week that you were very jealous of your brother getting a care package. When you received nothing.
Correct.
You last year received 36 presents for your birthday, Dudley Dursley, and this year, as a care package, you received zero packages. Until your boy here did some card shop shopping.
Yes, you did.
And we're about to transition into the Disney stuff for the people here who are here and still hanging on for the Disney stuff. But Ricky, I went to Columbia Sports Cards, my new LCS up here in Vancouver.
Yes,
it's about a 20-minute drive. And they have a showcase that you may recall. I purchased a Shaquille O'Neal 92 Topps Gold Raw, submitted it, and got a 10. You remember that one?
A card of note.
I found a card, and I was like, hey, this has my buddy Ricky's name on it. It's a 95 Pinnacle Zenith Edition Z-Team Barry Sanders. I got it for you.
Ooh. Well, thank you, good sir.
Look at the sparkle on that bad boy. Do you have that one?
That's incredible. I love that. Now, like the name almost looks like it's kind of 3D with the streaking gold behind it.
I love
That's
Pinnacle back in the day. These cards popped I definitely
Pinnacle.
remember collecting these football cards.
Oh yeah, they were kind of. You can tell the inspiration to almost some of the parallels.
Yeah.
With
So
the designs on them and stuff.
It's a pretty good looking card. Barry's in the background, staring off into the distance, thinking, "Why do I play for Detroit? How do I get out of here?"
First year. That's his rookie year. Saying, "What did I just do?
How many more years do I got to do this?" So,
yep,
that one will be coming your way at some point.
Well,
I got to find my bubble mailers.
No, thank you, good sir.
I picked up a card for myself.
A
Z Team, John Elway, gold, mirror gold. How about that?
That's pretty cool. In the good uniform too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Good Broncos white with the blue and the big orange D on there. Now, how about this? Here's what's bothering me. I'm going to turn this card horizontally. I think they printed it upside down on the back there.
Ooh.
I don't like that. What do you think? First impressions?
You know, back then they might have been experimenting with that.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. I wouldn't be surprised if others in the set were like that.
And it does say mirror. Sorry, what's up?
You're guessing that it is a mistake?
No, I was talking here about this mirror gold. The mirror golds in later years, not in Pinnacle, but became a very famous insert. And these cards really do pop, but I got that one out of the case as well. So that was kind of fun. Yeah, that one's for me. I picked up, we're going to start talking about some Disney stuff. Ricky, I decided, you know what? I had my local card shop, Overtime Cards, send me a couple of boxes that you picked up for me. And I thought to myself, you know who else needs some boxes? My guy, Mr. eBay.
Well, I had to thank you. I don't remember what I told you specifically, but I kind of fibbed. I was getting my haircut Saturday morning, which is next door to the card shop. And got in my car, did not go to the card shop, got all the way home, failed to even look at my phone once, and got out of my car, saw your text, didn't even go into my house, said, "Yep, I'm going right back."
Oh, really?
Oh, I couldn't have been happier to make that second trip. It was nice to stay out of the house. It was nice to go pick those up. You were very generous, and I have to thank you big time. Kyla and I had a great time opening them this week, similar to you guys, in that we did it to relieve some stress from stressful work weeks. It was the perfect break, and we had a great time with it. We'll dive more into that in just a second.
Love it. And actually we'll transition to that now. We do have one comment here in the YouTube. Boston Steve wants to know if the Elway was a mirror parallel. Mirrors flip the image, and that would make total sense here. Yeah, it does. You know, out of the 97 Pinnacle set, I'm not familiar with it, but what I was starting to say earlier, it does say mirror on the back. So I think it's mirror gold, which would be why the image is flipped. So that could make sense, Boston Steve.
There you have it.
There we go. All right, we ready to get into some Disney 70th anniversary?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ricky, how much are you stressing right now that our interview that podcasters are going to hear shortly is only 15 minutes and we still have 17 minutes to fill?
Not stressed at all. Because
you know what, Ricky, what listeners don't know is the countdown timer that you have above your computer in your studio. It's set at an hour, and he's got to get all the way till it hits zeros, triple zeros, until he feels comfortable about the show.
Exactly. Got to give quality.
That's what I appreciate. Oh, wait. I have one more weekly update.
What's that?
I went to Costco in Vancouver. And you know what you can buy in Costco in Vancouver?
What?
You can buy Mickey Mouse Letterman jackets. Look at this. Look at this jacket.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Look at the back. Tell people about the back because I can't see it.
Well, it's covered in patches. There's Minnie and Mickey and Friends logo, Chip and Dale, Goofy, Donald. Yeah, you got everyone there, man.
Oh, yeah. These are all my buddies. These are my Pacific Northwest buddies. When you don't have actual friends, you got to resort to Mickey Mouse friends.
Yeah. Is it 23 or 28 on the arm?
28.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. 1928.
That's significant. 1928. Is that his creation?
Oh, yeah. That's the year he was born. Mm-hmm.
All right. Mm-hmm. I like it.
So that was my week. Now, I also bought a couple of boxes. You shipped these up to me from the Overtime Cards. You want to talk about some Disney 70th anniversary?
Yes, I definitely do. And we have some excellent background music. I think it'll set the mood nice and softly.
Love it. Let's do it. Ricky, forever the troll. We have Tops for the first time. Tops Disneyland 70th anniversary cards, Ricky. These came out within the past week, and this is the set that Ricky and I have been talking that we have wanted from Disney over the past several years, and it is finally here.
It is. And yeah, there was no chance in hell I was going to try and sample a piece of Disney music. That would 1000% get us struck.
Touche. Touche. We would wake up and our show would cease to exist.
Exactly. People would take us in the middle of the night.
No, good. Great point. Great point. So here's my thought with this.
Okay.
Is I want to tell people a little bit like a product overview. We'll tell them like some of the odds, some of the things that are in there. And then Ricky, let's kind of show off some of the cards that we like, some of the cards that we don't. And then we're going to bring on one of the sketch artists for this to conclude the episode with that interview. Does that sound good?
For sure.
All right. Well, I'll fire this stuff out here. Feel free to stop me at any point. I'm not going to be able to see you, so just go ahead and jump right on in. So, straight from Tops. Commemorate 70 years of the happiest place on earth with 2025 Tops Disneyland 70th anniversary. A trading card product celebrating Disneyland's rich history of attractions, characters, cast members, and more. Chase autographs, sketches, relics, and even a grand prize trip to Disneyland in this truly magical collecting experience. And I have to echo those words. Ricky, I felt like it was a magical experience opening these cards.
I agree. It's all your favorite things about the park. And I was going to say it may hit hard for those of us on the West Coast that go to Disneyland versus World. I don't know if there's that much of a difference. I'll be honest, like one of the cool parts for me was, one is it's photos, art, memorabilia, autos, all about your favorite park if you're a big Disney fan like Chad and I are. But like it also had a lot of attractions and concept art of things that they had in the past that I had no recollection of that existed in my lifetime, that existed before my lifetime. So I thought it was super cool to see some of the stuff and learn. You actually kind of learn a little bit more about the parks that you love so much.
That is a piece that I want to highlight. Let's talk about it now. On the back of some of these cards, which I will talk more about the set as well, but these cards are so incredible, and part of the reason why I just absolutely love them so much. What I'm looking for, so here's a piece of just a base set of Big Thunder Mountain. So as I hold up this card, of course, you get the photo of Big Thunder Mountain, and this is just a normal 35-point, typical base card. It would resemble NBA hoops. But on the back, it tells you a bit about the history. So it says, today, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is known as the wildest ride in the wilderness. The cursed mine train speed through the canyons and past hoodoos inspired by Utah's Bryce Canyon. And then it just goes on to talk about the history of the ride. I had a card that showed the organ from the Haunted Mansion. And it told me that same organ was in Disney's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and then was repurposed and put inside the ride. I didn't know that. I thought that was a pretty cool little piece of history.
No, for sure. No, and the I just actually pulled the card I was thinking of out of my stack. This Rocket to the Moon was for me. It's an older one.
Yeah, show that up there. We'll highlight you.
And you can tell it's an older photo, and it ran. They also tell you when these rides started and when they ended. July 22nd, 1955 to September 5th, 1966. It was the precursor to Mission to Mars for those in Disney World. A ride I love.
I love that.
So
And-
all sorts of cool stuff that you kind of learn about. Kyla and I stopped and would say, "Oh, I don't remember this," and talk about it or share the whatever card we had in front of us. It was super fun. It sparked a lot of good conversation.
There's a lot of people who admire a good back of the card, and that art seems to have been lost, at least in traditional sports cards, over the last decade or so. I feel like they brought it back here, and
agree.
that certainly made me happy. One of my favorites, just finishing up on the back of the card from my end, they have a set that is snack time with some of your favorite Disneyland snacks. I don't know if you saw this, Ricky, on the back of the card. It's just a checkbox, and it says, "I've eaten this."
Yes, that was amazing.
I thought was so cool. So
I love that.
now going back to Topps, there's a few things here of note with the base card. So there's the then and now, which talks about different rides, as you mentioned. There's concept art, which I
That
thought
was-
was pretty cool.
Probably my favorite.
You have timeline, which gives you a little bit more historical information. Snack time, which I think is Sarah's favorite because we always go around eating all the snacks, including the Mickey beignets.
Sure.
Now, of course, with these, you get some traditional sports cards variations, including foil parallels that are numbered. The one that they're showing here is from Haunted Mansion. Black foil numbered to 10. You get theme park attraction posters, which are
I
pretty
love-
cool, and those are foil cards as well.
The posters are one of my favorites too.
Did you hit any that stand out to you? I think I hit one that was a Peter Pan that I'm showing here, which was pretty cool.
Of the posters themselves,
Of the poster, yeah.
no, I like all of them really got me excited just because we bought. I don't even know if they were designed this way, but I think they were designed almost like as a calendar, but we repurposed them as art. No, they were small posters, and they mimicked these same posters, but about larger than card size. You know, you'd hang them on the wall, and we would like swap them out downstairs. So it was for me when we were getting these, and Kyla, it was more about getting all the collection. So I haven't really stopped to like look at how cool they are and picked my favorite. No, sadly.
But it leaves you something that you can go back and check out, even for a card. These are fairly common, these poster cards, but still something that you can go and have some fun with afterwards.
Right.
Okay, so next thing that I want to pull up, and we won't go through this in detail because it's always hard to review this in podcast or video form, but is the checklist and the pack odds. And the other reason to pull this up is simply a few things of note that we didn't see in Top Sale Sheet, including the fact that there are Chrome cards that can be pulled within here. Now, there are a number of them, and Sarah happened to pull one of these Chrome cards. These come one per case, and she pulled the one of the Disney sign that says, "Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy." And it's a Chrome refractor. This is one per case.
Nice.
You know, we
That's
have
incredible.
a replica of this sign that we used to have going into our basement. You would walk under it every time you'd come into the podcast room. And so this one I thought was pretty cool.
That's really cool.
You get parallels that I mentioned, including numbered parallels. I hit a gold foil parallel just today of the Jungle Cruise. And this
Hey.
gold foil is numbered to 50, which I thought was pretty fun. And the gold pops. You know, it's not the awful gold that we've seen of later Prism years from Panini, but I thought that
Yeah.
one was pretty cool.
That's incredible.
Here's one of the biggest cards I hit as well. They have orange parallels numbered to 25.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the biggest card I hit. Check this one out. Mickey Mouse
Dang.
numbered to 25.
That's a big boy.
Oh, yeah. That's from the Runaway Railway.
That's incredible.
And let me
That's
ask you a
amazing.
question about the Runaway Railroad.
You have a
Nothing can
question?
stop. Oh, yeah. I've got a question for you. Nothing can stop you now on that ride.
Yeah.
And for everyone who's ridden that ride, including yourself, is that song now in your head? Bum, 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 ba-da, ba, 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 ba-da,
fighting it.
ba-da.
I'm fighting it.
No,
I'm
it's
fighting
over.
it.
It's too late at this point.
His name and he appeared.
I'm fighting it.
That's about the only way you can fight it.
Exactly.
Ricky, just to highlight a few other things in the checklist, there are collector's pin relic redemptions
Those
where you
look
can get a redemption for a pin set. They cut up the old Disney bucks and you can get pieces of those Disney bucks inside of a card.
That's
You
so
can
awesome.
get autographs of the voices of some of the characters, and you can even get sketch cards that are inside of there as well.
Now, did you you had some really low numbered parallels? Did you happen to get any other patches or autos or?
No, those
No.
case hits like the patches, the auto, the sketch cards, I did not hit any of them. I think that the orange Mickey number to 25 is the best I did. What about you?
That's a big boy. That's a big boy. I did okay. I did a gold. Trying to see here, gold Kylo Ren, number to 50.
Oh, that's real nice. Oh, put that
And
in the
that's-
sleeve. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
I
good looking
will.
card right there.
This is how busy we've been. These cards are going to be all raw, but like they've been sitting in a very a spot, careful and clean, away from all the chaos. But
Yeah.
we do need to get these in protection tonight. And I thought it was badass. Then I turn over to Kyla, and she's hitting the Matterhorn. This is the Disney 70th anniversary parallel, numbered to 70. So it's got the 70 logo.
And you know what? Around the side border, as opposed to a plain border, I think it has the castle amidst that holofoil that's in there, which makes that one pop. That's really cool, man. That's a great photo of the Matterhorn too.
Yeah, I was
My
like
back hurts
super-
just looking at the photo.
right. So we had fun with that, and then Kyla hit an auto.
No way. I remember she hit a sketch card in like one of the Marvel products from before, a 101 sketch card. She has good luck.
Yeah, numbered to 10.
What?
Jennifer Lewis, who voiced Mama Odie
Wait, who's Mama Odie?
from Princess and the Frog.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, Sarah would love that. Yeah, that's a black foil numbered to 10. That is awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, holy crap, she has the golden touch.
Hey, that one got in a mag pretty quick. I like that.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Like, I'm like, if nothing else, we've got to get this one taken care of, because she kept trying to touch it and like look at it, and I'm like, hey, give me that.
Hey, look with your eyes, not with your fingers.
So,
But
but
yeah.
the hits were fun. There are a few other parallels, high numbered parallels. They were fun to hit. But yeah, those hits are pretty rare, and it sounds like you're going to get something cool. Either a really low numbered parallel, you're going to get one of these autos, one of these patches, redemptions, art cards. Even though they are super rare, they're just between that and the low numbered parallels. You have something to look forward to in each of these boxes.
Absolutely. These come in hobby. There are megas, and there are even Disneyland exclusive boxes that you can buy inside the park, which I think would be a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
Now, the
No,
sketch
and-
cards. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please finish that, because I think I'm going to go the same place you are.
Yeah, the sketch cards, what they did is commissioned over 60 artists to draw one-of-one sketch cards, which were also inserted into this product. I was really hoping to hit one of them. I did not. And I don't
No,
think you did
same.
either. Bummer.
No. And like they're not even being really forthcoming yet with the checklist of who all those sketch cards. And maybe it's just impossible to do it. I don't know. But like when I went on Beckett, the reason I initially thought there's an insert set that is also kind of art that's not necessarily concept art, but it's an art sub insert set, somewhat rare. This was not the set that you and I are looking for. These 101 art cards.
Yeah. No, those are the cream of the crop. And I guess just two other thoughts that I have before we jump into our interview. First of all, my mom would be disappointed if I did not give a shout out to the Ronto morning wrap from Star Wars Land. This is, I think, the best breakfast product that Disneyland currently is offering. My mom
Really?
absolutely loves these Ronto morning wraps. Loves them.
All right.
Oh yeah, Mama Doc. I showed her this photo. She's like, "How do I get these cards?"
No, it's good to know because, yeah, that one, I'm really glad you said that. We'll have to try it now because I'm like, I don't think I've
Oh.
ever seen this.
Oh, dude, it's a winner for sure, and it's worth
All right.
marching all the way back to the very back of Star Wars Land to go get that puppy. Now, I will say that there are some things on here that you may not love, Ricky. Like there's some sort of a sour cream offering on top of this,
Yeah, why would you mess with that?
and it is a sausage inside of like a little pita. Like
All
it
day
but there's
sausage.
scrambled egg and cheese.
Everything
It
else I'll
hits
do.
the spot.
Just
It's
hold
so
that
good.
hold that damn sour cream.
It's gonna be a little dry for you, but as long as you can wash that down, it's
Yeah,
bingo.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's very good.
All right. Well, you want to transition us over?
Yeah, sure thing. All right. So next up, we are gonna have an interview, as you can tell from the title of the show, with one of the premier artists who did numerous sketches for this product. Ricky, the interview is fantastic. We recorded it before the show. Everyone else is going to hear it now. This was pretty good. You excited for this one?
Super excited. This was an incredible interview. It's gonna get you excited for this product, and you're gonna know that this product is in great hands when it comes to the illustrators of these cards.
Absolutely. All right, let's jump to it now.
All right, you want me to do the closing?
Yeah, we'll do the close. And everyone for watching on YouTube, you're going to be able to hear this interview over on the podcast. And please make sure to go check out our website, pttfpodcast.com this weekend. You will be able to find all the contact information for this artist. And please, if you do anything and you listen to the show, go reach out to him. Simply go to his Instagram. Tell him thanks for coming on our show. It helps us get guests, and it means a lot to the people who take the time to come do it.
Definitely. All right. All right, Chad. Well, that was an incredible interview. And it's been a really fun show, man. I am super excited. Looking forward to going out and seeking more of these Disney 70th anniversary cards. We didn't even really get into going online. Any specific cards you've been hunting online?
I've bought a couple on eBay online.
Mhm.
I have no idea if they're going to get to my address. I'm living in like this new development and I don't even get mail. So we'll find out where they're going to be. But yes, I have definitely been looking. Haunted Mansion is where I'm looking. And my guy, Walt Disney, I may have already bought a gold sparkle Disneyland product exclusive that hopefully will be here by the time we record next week.
Hey.
So stay
Hey, I
tuned.
suppose worst case scenario, you could just stack up the purchases and have someone drive them up to you again.
Those aren't plans, Ricky.
Well, okay. Plants or cards? I mean, if we're going to drive one item up, if we're going to drive plants, clearly we're driving cards, right?
Yeah, there you go.
They're
Sure.
clearly way more important than any
Hey,
any
if you'll drive it up to me.
Hey, you know I got your back.
Yeah.
I'll be sending Timmy first thing in the morning. All right. It's been another fun show. For Chad, I am the one of one Disney 70th anniversary by Topps art card, wishing all of you a one of one night.
So, you serious about driving up some cards for me?
Yeah, I'm dead serious about sending Tim up with some cards, and we can bet on if they make their way up to you.
You're so screwed for tomorrow, dude. You better have brought some packs with you. He's going to go out there, and either one of two things are going to happen. Either you're going to be like living on your own for hours while he's gambling, or you guys are going to be out there for 30 minutes and driving back home.
Here's where my plan has gone horribly wrong. I was fully planning on setting up camp. You know, like, I don't know. Did you ever go to like water parks as a kid and your parents would sit at the picnic table
Sure.
and hold down the fort and read, and you would go run around and be gross and screw around, do whatever, be a degenerate.
Okay.
And then you'd come back and get grapes and snacks. That's kind of what I was hoping to do for Tim, is that I could hold up shop at the sports book, and I was fully planning on bringing a book, my top stadium club baseball box, and a Lego box
To a casino.
to a casino.
Please
you know,
take photos of this.
I was, yeah. How am I going to build I'm not building a Lego on a floor. I have some standard. I'm not Dan. Speaking of,